Howdy partners, it's David Malt here, your old mate with his X19, and my lovely daughter Georgia is videoing us today. I tried it twice, handheld, and it didn't work. Anyway, here's the X19. Give a little picture of it, Georgia, my lovely car. And thought, seeing it was a sunny day, I'd show you it. Now the first thing about it, this video is why it's such a good car to have and a sensible car to have. And the reason is, first, it's styling. The fella who did the Countach, his name's escaped my memory for the moment, but that'll come back, but that's pretty good. Styling is perfect, and it's got a rollover hoop built into it, which a lot of cars, they sort of make stainless steel ones and they bolt them to the interior trim. Who knows what it's bolted to? You don't know until a crash, but this is solid. And if you come over here, I'll show you, it's got alloy wheels, and these things fall off. This isn't the one that comes with the car, and so I made my own out of a couple of pieces of aluminium with a plant pot holder, the rim of a plant pot sandwiched between them, and the tags put out, and I can replace them. See, disc brake, it's got four-wheel disc brakes and four-wheel McPherson struts. Now if you show here, see, it's got the thing that makes the car, just move over there a bit, darling. See, it's got a boot, and you can get to the engine that way, and also down that way. It's got lots of space, the jack's there, so if you have a puncture, you don't have to empty out the boot or anything. You just take the jack out, and the spare tyre, cunningly, is behind the driver's seat, which you can get to easily. The petrol tank's behind the other seat, so the weight distribution is all right. And you'll see the sheepskin covers, because these seats degrade, or at least the driver's ones do. And the best thing I found is sheepskin covers. They keep you cool in summer, warm in winter. Here, look at these stunning sun visors. I made them myself out of perspex. Cut them out, made a pattern, formed them, then polished to the edges carefully in my shed, and they look cute, I think. Then come round the back, darling, and we'll just give a shot of the back of the car, just look around. So we've got the engine bay here. That's easy to get to, and it looks complex at first. Come a bit closer and just show them the engine bay again, in case people didn't see them. You are great. It looks a bit complex at first, but once you've got rid of all that mess on the top that serves no earthly use, you'll soon find your way around it. And then, I'm going to show you the front. Come around here, and see, we've got the roof there, and it's a proper roof. It's not like sitting in a tent in an MGA or an MGB with water. It's a proper fiberglass roof. There's lots of space underneath it for suitcases. The battery's there, and as told you about the silicone fluid there, so if you're pouring it in here, ordinary brake fluid is pouring it in uncarefully, you'd melt the paintwork, but with silicone fluid, no problem. Then if we go round the back again, I hope they're enjoying this. It's got an aerial as well, because this car, you won't believe, it's got a wireless in it, and it's red, so a Tony sticker. So like I say, it's got four-wheel McPherson suspension, which is the best you can have, four-wheel disc brakes, good rack and pinion steering. Now in a lot of videos people say, I'm going to do you a cold start video, but that's not the problem with these. They always start cold. It's hot starting that's the problem. So if you can show me, I'll get in the car, I've got the keys, and we're going to do a hot start video. I think it's probably the first in YouTube. Put my glasses on, got the keys in, turn that, you'll hear the fuel pump go ticka 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 ticka, and then when it slows down, it's built up enough pressure. A couple of pumps on the accelerator to squirt a bit of petrol down. Let's see if it does. You ready? Can't be much better than that, can you? That's the electronic ignition. Come and show this. My short shifter gear stick from Croatia. I won't take the boot off, but really, I'll turn the engine off. And that's an actual billiard ball on the top. It was cheaper to buy a set of billiard balls, drill a hole in one, red obviously, but I'll just show you. And it works really well. It wasn't too hard to do. The radio, that's got a little on-off switch, otherwise modern ones, the way you wire them in, they drain the battery. I'll show you this. Show you this. Look at this. My dents. They did the Queen's coronation gloves. My dents driving gloves. I'm going to both of them on. Put one of them on. You don't get that in any other video. And in winter, when the steering wheel gets cold, it's slippery and it can slip through your hands, says so on the button. Driving gloves have no problems. Almost the best part of the car, these gloves. And in the glove box I've got a few bits and pieces. And I'll tell you who designed the car, because you probably won't believe this, but this, I made that myself and I put it on at car shows. It's a Fiat X19 1982, 1500 single overhead cam by Lampardi, Ferrari, body Bertoni by Gandini, who did the Countach, four-wheel disc brakes, four-wheel McPherson struts, Weber carburettor, and my name, David Malt, the real David Malt. And you've had many drives in it, haven't you, Georgia?
Yes.
Doesn't need air conditioning, you don't need the radio, the engine is the best sound. I'll take the keys out. But there we are, as I keep saying, look, you could be driving this, not this one, but an X19 with a cowboy hat on, and living the life here in Cornwall, like me. Got my keys. Oh, shall we show them the pop-up headlights?
Yep, hang on.
You show them the front. Turn the ignition on. This is going to be great. Well, I think that's about it, but it's a practical car to own, and the parts being Fiat 128, all the engine parts, they're easy to get hold of. You can even get the thermostat now. It's expensive, but you can get it. So there we are, that's my short, highly amusing, got no pocket there, that's not going to work, highly amusing video. Okay,